Hi guys, welcome back to the Main Road Expedition. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have a double cup episode. We have a game in the Isuzu FA Vase first round proper against Billingham Town, and we follow that up with the First Division Cup second round tie against Ashton Town. As you can see, form has been absolutely excellent since you were last with us for the games against Stockport Georgians and Folly We've won every single game bar one, which was against legally the league challengers Stockport Town. And to be quite honest, overall, I think we were quite unlucky. Rotation has gone quite well overall. We got a very late winner in the last game against Brockton, thanks to a Robbie Bromley free kick, and he certainly seems to have settled in quite well recently. So, going into this game, I think we are going to make some changes potentially. Um, just do that for a minute. There we go. So we've got Edge in goal with Stanley, McNabb, Oliver and Simmons at the back. Ruffer, Anderson and Bromley midfield three with Noble, Hammond and Hannah as our front three for this opening cup tie against Billingham Town. I'm not entirely sure how these cups work. I don't know how many rounds there are, what teams are involved or anything like that. So it's literally just a case of enjoy them while we're in them and see how many rounds we can get through and just how good we can be against some teams. Because the thing is, the teams that we're playing, I don't know what kind of level they're playing at either, so it will be quite interesting to see. Here is Reading into Belcher. Plays the ball over the top, and it's going to be very comfortable for our goalkeeper Edge to claim onto. He knocks it forward looking for Hannah, very well controlled by the striker, and he finds Noble now on this left-hand side. Maybe a chance to play it into the penalty area, but Owen manages to clear. Stanley picks it up, plays it over the top. Noble couldn't get there, but Hannah does. Finds Noble, and there is Hammond at the far post, and I don't know if Winter saved it or whether it hit the crossbar, but it's bundled around the penalty area. And eventually they knock it out for a corner. Bromley to whip it in. The highlight continues and he goes for the near post. It's cleared by James, but Noble picks it up and finds Bromley, who I think was offside, and the free kick has now been given. Positive start though for sure, having the majority of the ball, obviously in the opening 10 minutes or so from that opportunity, it has now evened out again. But we are creating the chances in front of goal at the moment. Um, like I say, with our form being as good as it is at the minute, I feel reasonably confident that we might be able to get results in these two cup games. But again, I don't know what leagues they're in and I don't know the order of the leagues at this level, so it is going to be difficult. Here's Bromley playing it into the penalty area. Riding clears away. McNabb to pick it up. Finds Simmons. Back into McNabb on that right hand side. Comes inside and finds Oliver. Now Simmons again. We're doing well in possession, to be fair. We're holding on to it. Simmons into Ruffer. Now Oliver again. And in the end, it goes all the way back to our goalkeeper, Edge. Into McNabb. Now Oliver again. Plays it over the top. Hannah was offside, but Belcher managed to completely mess up his clearance, and Hannah was no longer offside once he touched it. And it was a good effort from him, but the keeper made a good save. Bromley from the resulting corner. Opportunity still knocks Forrest toward the far post. Hannah couldn't win it, and it's cleared to Jank Patter, and it remains 0-0. Simmons here with a throw though into Hammond. Pounder does well to get it off him. Finds Belcher, who smashes it away. Not really a lot of support though, and McNabb picks it up. Ruffer over the top, and there is Hannah, and that is a great opportunity. He's got to be hitting the target there. 0-0 it remains, but we are the dominant force here, and I am very hopeful that we can go ahead as this first half goes on. Obviously, the longer it goes on, the more chance Billington will feel they have. But if we can get a goal here toward the end of this first half, I will feel a lot better. And here is Hannah with that strike, and it's just wide again. Really good effort once again. Oliver playing the ball through, and he should have had the finish. Here's Simmons to Bromley. He loses out with a poor pass, and Pounder picks it up into Davis. He gets around the defender, and Davis smashes it off the post. It's the closest either side have come so far, and we survive. They're yet to have a shot on target, but they have now come the closest to scoring. Here is Simmons into Oliver. Back into Simmons again. He has support ahead of him, but he tries to make the run. He's going to have to go backwards, I think, here, and he finds Ruffer. Plays it in. Hannah couldn't challenge Winter. I don't know what Winter was doing, and the clearance went straight to Anderson. And Chris Anderson with his first goal for the club. 40 minutes in, we have a deserved lead now, and hopefully we can build on it either before half-time or at least straight after. I mean, Winter just, I think he punched it clear and it just felt lovely for Anderson. He knocked it into the back of the net, and we have our advantage here in this FA Vase first round. Here's riding into Jank Patter, back into riding again. Now Murphy, looking over the top, McNabb comfortably clearing. Here's Tino to Jank Patter again. Oliver this time comfortably clearing. Into Noble. Looking over the top, riding does well to clear and find James. Looking to switch play to Price. Hammond does really well to win possession. And now Simmons. Into Oliver. Plays it forward, looking for Hannah. He does well to win the header. Bromley tried to knock it over the top for him again, but couldn't quite get enough on it. And Tino has found Davis here, and Davis has equalised. Kyle Davis equalises here for Billington, and that is poor. Sorry, Billingham, not Billington. That's poor from our point of view. It's their first shot on target. We've had 5 on target, and it's taken us long enough to take the lead. And Davis is in again here, but luckily for us, he didn't have the support, and Edge manages to make a comfortable claim. He knocks it forward. Hannah beats Pounder in the air, but again, he's just pushing that a little bit too far forward, and he's not quite got the support. Here's Murphy into Pounder. Now Davis again into Price. Billingham really growing here into this game toward the end of this first half. We managed to get it clear into Noble, and Noble is just charging down this left-hand side as much as he can here. Finds Hannah. Possible opportunity is going to present itself here. Bromley out wide to Simmons. The right back cuts inside, has a strike, and it's poor. It's quite a way wide, unfortunately. And as we approach half-time, it's 1-1. Looking at those first half statistics, they shouldn't even be in this game remotely. Hannah should have had a couple of goals as well, so food for thought for sure here. Tino here with the corner for Billingham, and Davis was there with the header, and it's gone over the crossbar. Early chance here in the second half for the opposition, but we're so much the better side. All we need is a goal. We are going to take Robert Hannah off, I think, because he's really not performed well today. Bromley here with a free kick. Decided to loft it in toward Oliver, and now Tino picks it up. Bromley does well to win it back though, into Lawrence Hammond. Chance to play it into the penalty area. He lofts it in. Hannah couldn't quite get there. Riding clears on as far as Anderson. He lofts it in, and there is Hannah, and it's off the woodwork, and Winter managed to keep it out, but once again, offside given against Robert Hannah. That's the only issue I think I've had with Hannah this season. He's done really well front for us. He's been that physical presence, but he's been offside so many times. And I think he's just a little bit lazy, to be honest. He just doesn't track back. We're going to bring David Bangura on. He's a good finisher, the 16-year-old, but he just lacks that little bit of oomph occasionally, but we'll see how he gets on. In terms of other players to bring off, I'm not really sure that I want to bring anyone off at the minute. So we'll leave it at that. I mean, Hannah was certainly the worst performer in the side so far. Joe Stanley's had a poor game at left back as well, but we'll see if we can develop anything as we go on. Tino for Billingham whips it in. Cleared away by Ruffer, picked up by James. Back into Tino on this left-hand side for them. And he's just charged into the penalty area. No challenge on him at all. It's his first goal of the season. And we are now behind here in this cup tie. We've been in great form and we are the better team here today. But we've failed to take the majority of our chances, and we now find ourselves behind. Bromley loses out to Pounder. Tino loses out to Simmons, but they manage to keep hold of possession. Here's Price. Simmons just about managing to get to it and plays it back to Edge. Fires it forward here. Bangura couldn't beat Belcher in the air, and now Murphy loses out to Anderson. Is there an opportunity maybe here for Bangura? He's been played in. That's a lovely finish from David Bangura. Is he offside? Yes, he is. That's the second time he's been given his offside. It also says it's his 6th goal of the season. He scored once. But I think because he's scoring in the reserves in a different league, it kind of adds it all together. I can't believe... I'm pretty much going to say it now. I think we're out of this cup. Despite our domination, we've just not looked like scoring again. Bromley's delivery, cleared by Belcher. Anderson picks it up, plays it back in. Bangora's there at the far post, cleared away again. Oliver into Bromley. Can we find just anything here in front of goal? Oliver plays it back to Simmons. Plays it forward. Lawrence Hammond picks it up. Can he get it into the penalty area? He finds Anderson on the edge. It's a great finish from Chris Anderson. He has been our hero today. 2 goals for him, and both of them, like I say, it's his first goals of the season. Hammond with the assist, and we finally draw level again. We should be winning this game. There's no doubt in my mind that we should be winning this game, but we've got the equaliser. It's 2-2, 10 minutes to go. Can we find a winner? Here's Tino into Kyle Davis, straight from kickoff. We have another highlight. Doesn't normally feel like a good omen when this happens, but we'll see how it goes. Murphy plays it through. Tino tempted to make the run. Edge clears. Bangura couldn't win it. Here's Jank Patter into Owen. Again, play forward, and Tino's in behind McNabb. And Tino, oh God, it's just gone over. I thought it had gone in there. It remains 2-2. We need to wake up a bit defensively, I think, in my opinion. I'll wait until this corner's been taken. Tino swings it in, Edge doing superbly to make that claim there. I think, to be honest, McNabb and Oliver are going to come off, and we'll get Hancocks and Bedford on, and that's going to be our substitutions done. Centre-backs have looked a little bit dicey today. Both of them needed the rest, though, as we approach the end of this game. Can we find a winner? We've been by far the better side, but again, we've just lacked in front of goal a bit, and Hannah, once again, offside far too many times. He rated a 5.8 by the end of the game. And we have a penalty shootout. So, here we go. Into penalties. Tino, first man to step up here for Billingham, and he scores quite comfortably. Bangura, the youngster, with a chance to give us parity once again. Bangura strikes it. Lovely penalty into the top corner. I'm pretty sure this is going to rely on one of the players missing the goal rather than a goalkeeper saving. Oh my word. Edge got a touch on that but couldn't keep it out. Right back Simmons comes forward to take. Margie Simmons scores the penalty. 2-2. Kyle Davis, who scored within the match, of course. Can Edge be the hero here? No, he can't. That is a very convincing penalty by Kyle Davis. Now Stanley. Scored a couple of penalties already this season. Hopefully he can do so again. It's quite a big run up and the keeper has saved it. That is not ideal. We need Edge to really do something here. It's Murphy. Edge has saved it. That is a massive, massive save. Now Chris Anderson. He's had a brilliant game. He scored both of our goals today. Can he do it again? Yes, he can. I know it's not technically a hat-trick, but he has scored again. The last potential penalty for Billingham Town. If Edge saves this, we have to score. Gordon fires it into the bottom corner. Who's taking our last penalty? It's Hammond. Hammond's had again, he's played really well on that right-hand side with the assist for that equalising goal. Can Hammond do this to keep us in this cup tie. Hammond scores, really convincing penalty. Jank Patter against Eric Edge. Come on, Edge. Jank Patter fires it into the top corner. It's a very good penalty. And we're at the disadvantage here. Noble's now going to come forward to take a penalty. And again, so far he's had a very good season. I'm annoyed that we're at penalties to start with. If we win, it's a silver lining. If we lose, it's not going to be ideal. Noble, whoa, he didn't hit it very hard, Noble. He placed it, and it was a good penalty in the end. It was very well placed. And Osmond comes forward here. And Edge saves. Oh, my word, Edge has saved the penalty from Osmond. Oh, no, Edge is taking the next penalty as well. He's saved it. Can he score the winner? Yes, he can. Edge, with a penalty save and a penalty scored, has secured our passage into the next round of the FA Vase. Why he was taking the 7th penalty is beyond me, but it doesn't matter. The job is now done. We've managed to get through to the next round. Eric Edge, the hero in the end, with a penalty save followed by himself scoring the winning penalty. Oh, that's far too stressful for my liking. But we move forward. We've got a First Division Cup tie to come just in a couple of days' time in game, so we'll get through that and then we'll come back for the First Division Cup. I don't really know the level of importance between the different cups. I know the board want me to do well in both of them just to give good account of ourselves, see how far we can go. But again, I don't know what kind of teams are in this First Division Cup either, so it'll just be a case of wait and see. But my word, that was difficult, wasn't it? So bear with me. It's going to take a minute for this to load through, I think. So a couple of days to get through, and then we'll come back for our second cup tie of the episode. Okay then, here we go for this First Division Cup second round tie against Ashton Town. If we win this, we play Abbey Hay, who are one of the dominant forces in our league, and they absolutely battered us 5-1 in the league as well earlier in the season. So if we can get through this, it's going to be a tough tie. We're a much better side overall, in my opinion, than we were when we first faced them. We seem to have settled a bit more, and we're in good form. So let's see how things go. We've got Edge in goal once again, McNabb, Hancox, Bedford and Simmons at the back, Raymond, Anderson and Lawley in midfield with Nash, Collins and Hutchings as our front three. Hutchings has been a bit of a mixed bag as well. He scored a few goals for us, but at the same time he's had plenty disallowed because he's been offside or he's fouled or something like that. So he's been a little bit of a frustrating one. We're giving him another chance today. Aidan Fletcher, again, he's been one that's been frustrating at times, but we'll see how we get on as the game develops, really. I think we're favourites for this game against Ashton Town, like I say. There's that many different leagues within different levels and things like that. I don't exactly know where everyone's up to, but hopefully we can get another good result today. Turner whips it in, Edge with a good save, solid goalkeeping from him, and he looks to deliver forward early on. Hutchings is making the run, and Hutchings has actually beaten the defender to it, but he's all on his own here. Good direct running from him, and he finds the winger Nash. Chance to play it into the penalty area. Lawley now into Simmons, the right back. That's a great pass, and there's Nash, and he's hit the post, and it's just about cleared. Duncan knocking it out for a throw. Ashton incidentally have had the one shot on target, which was obviously we saw was saved by Edge, and that chance that came off the post was very well worked, and again, very positive signs early on in this cup tie. Like I was saying before, we want to get as far as we can in these cups. We do get prize money, certainly in the FA Vase. We'll certainly find out soon enough if we get prize money in the First Division Cup as well. But everything helps at the moment. We're really struggling financially, so any money that we can bring in will be greatly appreciated. Lawley plays it out to Collins. Nash does pick it up, finds Hutchins in the penalty area, and he managed to get the strike away, but he really mishit it, and it was very easy for the goalkeeper to make the save. Overall possession rather equal, Ashton just edging it a bit, but in terms of chance creation, we've got double the amount of attempts that Ashton have had so far, so it's just a case of us taking these chances. None of our strikers are in great form, but they are all capable of scoring a goal, so we'll have to see what happens in this second half. We have got two striking options on the bench with Hannah and Fletcher on there. And here is Anderson trying to push forward, has a chance to play the pass if he can, finds Lawley. Oh, it's a good pass. Hutchings was there. He let it run and Nash picks it up. Potential chance. Lawley back to Simmons, the right back. We're knocking it about here. And now Collins, finally, we get the strike away. And Joe Collins with an emphatic finish. We have the lead here right at the start of the second half. I mean, to be honest, Nash could have struck it there. Lawley ended up playing it back. Simmons then played it in. Collins, luckily, was completely unmarked and had loads of time and space. And he finished it nicely. And we are in front here. And overall, I'd say deservedly so. Ashton have been competitive though, so we need to be a little bit careful. But I think if we can just push on, get that second goal, we should be able to see the game out. Here is O'Brien. It's ended up being knocked forward. Bedford clears to Simmons. Now Lawley into Collins. Chance for him to run at the defence, and he's doing that very, very well here. He's managed to get round the outside of the left back, swings it in, and there is Hutchings, and it's 2-0. That is brilliant, brilliant stuff from Joe Collins. A goal and an assist for him. Hutchings making no mistake that time with the finish, heading it in off the inside of the post, I think it was. It just clipped the inside of the post on its way. And we have a 2-goal lead with half an hour to go. It's looking a bit more comfortable than the cup tie previously, so let's hope it continues. Nash here to Anderson, swings it in. There's Joe Collins. It's a great save from Graham. Hutchings is there, saved again by the goalkeeper, and it's cleared to McGee. But we're just starting to pick up the pace now. Here is Eric Edge with the delivery forward. Hutchings challenging Jones. Couldn't quite beat him to it. Simmons beats Duncan though, and Lawley into Joe Collins again. What a performance from the winger so far. And he plays it in. Hutchings should have made the run there. It was a really good ball in, and Hutchings just didn't see the pass coming, really. Turner and Vasquez just exchanging passes. Now Rawson looking for McGee. Hancock's very easily dealing with that. Lawley into Nash. Into the penalty area, and he's hit the post now. Really good effort again. And we're just creating a lot of opportunities all of a sudden. It's good to see. Turner here with a free kick in quite a dangerous area. Swings it in, and it's gone wide, luckily. He hit it very well. Edge was beaten, in my opinion, there. But we remain 2 goals to the good with 20 minutes to go. And honestly, I don't think we need to make any substitutions at the moment. Player fitness seems alright as well. We just keep doing what we're doing. Here's Rawson, looking to just knock it past Collins, and he does well. Finds Duncan on this left-hand side here for Ashton. Roberts looking over the top. O'Brien trying to prick it up. And his ball into penalty area was partially blocked, and it's fallen nicely for our central midfielder, Chris Anderson. He charges forward here. Finds McNabb at left back. Plays it into Nash. There's Lawley. Now Raymond. Here comes the tippy-tappy stuff again. Here's Simmons. Lawley. Raymond over the top. Hutchings. Graham came and missed it. And Hutchings, with an effort, Suter managed to just about keep it out. And it's fallen for Lawley again. Is there another chance going to be created here? Lawley still holding on to it. Still going. It's Lawley. Oh my word, Bradley Lawley, what a lovely goal from him. He just kept hold of it, kept going and going and going. He's made it 3-0. That is the cup tie secured. It's his first goal for the club. He was a player that we were potentially going to look at getting rid of, to be honest. He wasn't featuring too much, but that is a fantastic goal from him. And it'll have done his confidence a world of good, and it makes me feel like I might want to play him a little bit more, but We'll have to see how things develop, won't we? Here is Duncan into Artingstall. Duncan tried to knock it in. It's cleared only as far as Suddick. It's a little bit of a pinball on the edge of the penalty area. Hancock's Raymond. And again, the striker not tracking back too much. Here's Vasquez into Bolland. Can he cross it? No, he can't. Clears it back though, and O'Brien just about getting beaten to it by our goalkeeper Edge there. Hutchings at the other end trying to beat Sutar, and he finds Jones. Now Artingstall. Just moving down this left-hand side. Into Rawson. Now Vasquez. Suter over the top looking for O'Brien, and it's a good effort. He hits the crossbar, but it falls nicely for Edge, and it remains 3-0. Graham here with a kick forward. Raymond wins the header. Nash couldn't beat Suddick though, and now Vasquez picks it up again. But we do manage to win possession, and now it's Chris Anderson into Hutchings. Into Nash now. Can he turn? Yes, he can. Hutchings couldn't quite get onto it, and they managed to clear again, but McNabb wins possession back. Nash again picking it up, turns, plays it into the penalty area. Hutchings is there, and he's hit the crossbar, and it's just about cleared away. And it remains 3-0 once again. 10 minutes to go. It's been quite an in-depth game. Both sides have created plenty of chances, but Ashton just haven't been able to take any of theirs. Again, player fitness is a bit of a concern here for one or two, but we're just going to leave it be. We're rotating very well at the moment, and all the players are getting good amount of game time and playing well as well. Here is Anderson. Potential opportunity to play the ball through. Joe Collins picks it up down this right-hand side. Hutchings is there as a potential target, and he's managed to win the header. It's gone wide, unfortunately. Again, Collins being very good on that right-hand side. Very inventive, trying to get another goal out of the side. But at the end of it, we managed to win by 3-0. And as you can see, solid performances from every single player on that pitch today. Excellent performance. And we push on to the next round where we face Abbey Hay, who, like I said before, they beat us 5-1 in the league. It was a really, really tough game. But we've come on leaps and bounds since then, and hopefully we can maybe not necessarily reverse the fixture, but at least give a better account of ourselves. And we'll see where we end up from there. In terms of the next episode, let's have a look and see where we're at. Obviously, we're in the next round of the FA Vase, which is there. It's a little bit too soon, really. 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6. I think we'll come back for Stafford Town at home, and then we'll come back for the First Division Cup again against Abbey Hay. We'll get some more league games done and out of the way, so there's another 5 games to get through. And yeah, we'll come back at the end of November, and we'll see where we stand after that. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.